What's usually, man? It's your boy Big Body Vortex back with another video. Today we're gonna be drafting a fantasy football team on ESPN, and it's a 10-team league, standard format. And whoever we draft, we're gonna put it into Madden on a roster. And whoever we pick as defense is gonna be our base team. So like if we pick the Ravens, we'll have their defense and their O line. And then yeah, hopefully we go win a Super Bowl while drafting like this, and then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, man. As you can see, we got pick number 4. And you gotta also keep in mind this is for Madden, not real life. So whoever I think will do good in real life, it does not matter. So like for example, Genty, I think could do pretty good, but he's at 83 overall in Madden, if I'm not mistaken. So he probably would not be a good pick around the range where I could get Jonathan Taylor, who's a higher overall. Derrick Henry's a really high overall, and he's good in Madden. So stuff like that I gotta keep in mind. Tyreek Hill's probably decent overall. I feel like we gotta get a QB because good QBs in Madden are really good, so I kind of want to get Josh Allen and Lamar early, just to secure them for our franchise. Alright, so Jamar went number 1 as expected. We do have one auto picker. Hopefully he shows up. If not, it's all good. I just joined the random ESPN league, so I'm surprised it's only 1 right now. Saquon got picked, bro. I really wanted to take Saquon or Jefferson. Alright, we could get Jefferson, 99 overall receiver on our team, or Gibbs, but he's not a 99. I think Jefferson is the only 99 left that is not a QB. So we're going to take Justin Jefferson to join our team. 99 overall wide receiver. Alright, so I just checked Madden. I don't know if that's cheating or not. But Tyreek Hill is a 95 overall, which I was assuming. So we're probably going to go Tyreek here, just to build our wide receivers. That's not really a reach. It's 10 off. I could get him here, but I want to get Josh Allen and Lamar there, and Tyreek's above. So we're going to go Tyreek. So right now we got Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill, and then we're going to get ourselves a quarterback here. 99 overall QBs, and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, as long as they don't both get picked. If they both get picked, then I guess I'll have to go a running back. Oh shoot, Josh Allen just got picked. Please let Lamar fall, man, please. Alright, so we're guaranteed either AJ Brown to build our wide receivers, Lamar Jackson, who's our first idea, or I guess Joe Burrow, but hopefully Lamar falls. Alright, so we're guaranteed either Lamar or AJ Brown. We're either gonna have a stacked wide receiver core. He took Lamar. Oh my gosh, I should have just took, instead of Tyreek, I should have took a QB, bro. I guess we gotta get AJ Brown to stack our wide receivers. He's a 93 overall, I think. I'll check right now. 3 of the top 10 wide receivers in Madden. So we're gonna take AJ Brown. Hopefully this team could win us a Super Bowl. I mean, we just gotta get a good QB. Joe Burrow could fall. Let me look at the QBs. So Joe Burrow could fall. Patrick Mahomes gotta be good in Madden. I forgot about Mahomes. Yeah, Mahomes is 4th. He's a 95 overall. So we could wait on Mahomes, which would not be bad at all. Alright, I came to the conclusion that if Kittle falls, I'm just gonna take Kittle. So let's see if he falls. Alright, so we got George Kittle. Welcome to the team. Now we can hope for Joe Burrow to fall here. I doubt he falls. But if we could get Joe Burrow and Kittle here, that would be amazing. But we're going to get Kittle. Tight end 1 in Madden 26. So our passing offense should be insane. Whoever we draft at QB should be going for 4,000 plus passing yards. Tony Pollard's at 86 overall. He falls. So I feel like running back, we're not looking too bad. Chuba Hurbert's at 85. James Conner got picked already. Breece Hall 84. Montgomery 84. I would not mind Montgomery. A-Chain's only 83. And he's a very high picked fantasy running back. Same with Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty's at 83. I feel like we could wait. Is Joe Burrow still there? Yeah, Joe Burrow is still there. It's a tough choice. Because I'm a QB. I could get Mahomes after. But if Mahomes doesn't get picked, I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, we're going to take Joe Burrow. We're going to secure our QB. And then probably get Chubb later in the rounds. Later in the draft. And we're going to get Joe Burrow right here. Alright, so our passing game is pretty insane. We got Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, George Kittle, AJ Brown. Now we're just gonna have to get a running back that's decent enough to get us a decent run game. Trayvon Henderson still being there is so annoying because in fantasy he's gonna be a beast, I think. So do I just build a team for fantasy? Like, fuck it. I mean, I'm just gonna take him just because we're going to see how this team does in real fantasy football. And Henderson still being there after having this insane wide receiver core and QB. To add him as our RB1, I think is insane. I think he's going to be a really good player in the NFL. All right, we really need Pollard to fall. Back-to-back running backs, Montgomery and Aaron Jones just get picked. He could go running back because he only has 2. He took Tony Pollard. Pacheco for fantasy is not bad. So we're going to take Pacheco, 83 overall on Madden, which makes Henderson going to be our 3rd string. Unless we don't get Nick Chubb, then we might be screwed. But Pacheco, there is our starting lineup beside the defense and kicker. We have Burrow, Henderson, Pacheco, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, George Kittle, A.J. Brown. Right now, comment what you guys think of the team 1 to 10 for fantasy football. Let me know what you guys think. All right, Devontae Smith would be a crazy pick here because on Madden he's a 89 overall. But I'm 90% sure the auto pick is going to take him. And he took Ted McMillan. So Devontae Smith is the 11th ranked wide receiver in Madden at 89 overall. And he somehow fell to us in round 8. So we are going to take him. He would get auto pick to us. If I didn't have Nick Chubb queued, he'd get auto pick to us. No reaching. We just got Devontae Smith. Got it. But it's our pick right now. We're going to get Emeka Ejibuka, who's not great in Madden, but I think right here is a great pick, round 9. He's going to be the wide receiver 2 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as Godwin's hurt. And I feel like this fantasy football team is really a well-built team. So the Eagles have an 80 overall defense, it says, which I don't know if that's true. And the Ravens have an 87. So I'm just going to take the Ravens defense, even though I don't think that's true. 80 overall is crazy for the Eagles. But we're just going to get the Ravens defense, secure it. And I could pick another one and switch if I do see I messed up somewhere, but according to Madden, it says Eagles have an 80 overall defense. I like Jacory a lot for fantasy football, but I also got to think about Madden. Ooh, J.K. Dobbins would not be bad. Javonte Williams, got to be a high overall. We're going to take J.K. Dobbins, who might not be bad. Might be the lead back in Denver, even though R.J. Harvey is getting picked higher than him. Dobbins has the experience. So we're going to take J.K. Dobbins. Alright, so I was thinking about taking him last round. And for fantasy football purposes, I'm just going to take him this round. We're going to take Jacory Krusky Merritt, or Bill, like he wants to be called. Alright, the highest overall kicker left on Madden is Harrison Butker. So we're just going to take him now before we lose him. And then we have 2 more bench spots to fill, which one will be Nick Chubb, hopefully. And yeah. So around the clock, I think backup tight end will be more important because sometimes you run 2 tight end sets, sometimes you run 3 tight end sets. So we're going to get Jake Ferguson. I think he's pretty high overall. He might be lower than Goddard, but like I said, I don't want 3 Eagles. So we got Ferguson on the team. Alright, man, we're just going to take Nick Chubb. He's projected 151 and we got him at 144, so it wasn't that much of a reach. I mean, with all these people there, maybe it is, but we're going to take him. Alright, so I'm going to take Matthew Stafford. He's at 80 overall. I don't really need him. I mean, I'm probably going to turn the injuries on since we have depth. So if he does get hurt, we'll have Stafford as a backup, which is the best backup you could ever ask for. So we took Matthew Stafford with our last pick. All right, man, here is our team going into the season. 90 overall, 93 offense, which kind of surprised me. I guess it's the old line. We do have 370 overall old linemen. But we have Tyreek Hill, Jefferson, Joe Burrow, Kittle, Nick Chubb, Pacheco, Dobbins, Henderson. And then Jacory is our 5th string. You don't see him here. Emeka, Smith, A.J. Brown. I mean, our team is pretty stacked. We don't have a 3rd tight end because I didn't draft one. So I made sure we don't have one. We have Patrick Ricard as our 3rd string tight end, who is our fullback. But we have the Ravens defense, which we drafted. So we're allowed to use Ricard because he fills the fullback spot. Our 3rd string QB is Harrison Butker, since we didn't draft a 3rd QB. Hopefully we don't need it. But yeah, let's sim to mid-season and we'll see how we're doing at mid-season. And going into the mid-season, we are 5-1, which is great. But who did we lose to? It better be a good team. We lost to the Chiefs. We didn't take Mahomes from them, so it's fair. We lost by 1. How did we do? So Joe Burrow in that game had 120 yards, 1 TD. Not what we expect when you have insane receivers around you. Mahomes only had 205. Russian, Nick Chubb had 96 rushing yards on 19 attempts. Alright, so going into week 17, we are 13-2. We took another L. Hopefully it's like maybe a division rival because you play them twice. It was against the Bengals. Oh, well, we also did give them Lamar, so that makes sense. I was going to say, how did they beat us with no Joe Burrow? But we give them Lamar to make it fair. Every trade I did, I made it kind of fair. So when we took Kittle, I gave them Mark Andrews. Nick Chubb, 13 rushes, 56 attempts. Pacheco. I wish we used our running backs a little bit more. Like we have four pretty good running backs. We don't really use them. All right, man. We ended this season with a 2-win streak with the Packers and Steelers, ending our season at 15-2. And we got a bye week as the #1 seed. Can we win the Super Bowl is the main question. All right, we ended up playing the Chargers. That was the team I did not want to play out of all the options we had. I think they were the best of the choices, but we're going to go in Super Sim. If it's a close game, we'll turn on the game, watch it a little bit. If not, we'll just go right into the next one. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we don't get blown out. All right, man, minute 35 to go. Chargers down 8. They're trying to get a drive together to tie the game, send the game to overtime. Can our defense get a stop? They hand the ball off. Hampton. 8-yard carry. Joe Earl is hurt. I did not look at the injuries. I forgot to look at the injuries. They're no huddle in a minute 07 to go. Down by 8. Herbert. Throws it deep. This could be a touchdown. To Quentin Johnston. To almost tie the game. Now they got to go for 2. This is not good. 2-point attempt for the Chargers. Herbert. Disley in motion. Herbert. No one's open. Oh, Keenan Allen's open. Come on, Joe Burrow. 3rd round pick. You have the best receiving core around you. Best tight end, best running back. Not best running back, best receivers. Caught. 30 seconds to go. 1 timeout. Getting enough range for Harrison Butker. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Who is that? Justin Jefferson! He's in the end zone! What a play! Does Herbert have any magic left in him? Down by 7, 26 to go, 1 timeout. We need 1 stop, Ravens. 1 stop. He throws it deep, and it's tipped. Yo, Justin Jefferson went crazy. That's why you're our 4th overall pick, man. That, like, I never seen that animation before. Tackle him in bounds. They're gonna waste their last timeout. 11 seconds. They're gonna go deep for a Hail Mary. 5 wide. Herbert. 3 only blitzing. Herbert's on the run. He throws it. Tackle him. That should be game. 5, 4. We're going to the conference championship. Let's go. All right, in the conference championship, we're going to be taking the Buffalo Bills. 86 overall. Beatable game. Just don't keep it close, man. Justin Jefferson really went crazy, man. I don't know how he did it. All right, man. I think we lost. Yeah, they're kneeling it out. We were up 21-0 and we lost 28-21 to the Bills. Like, bro, we're so close. Like, that's insane, bro. 28-21. Oh, my fantasy football team couldn't win it in Madden, but hopefully they could win it in real life. Keep you guys updated in 5 months. I'll put in the comments if we won the championship in January. If anybody is interested in looking back, even though you're probably gonna forget, because I might even forget. But oh, it's annoying that we couldn't get it done. Our team was so good, bro. Tyreek, Jefferson, Joe Burrow. All right, so in this game we were up 21-0 in the 2nd quarter. As you see, Pacheco touchdown, Jefferson touchdown again, and then all Bills. Cook, Coleman, Knox, Kincaid. They just fucked us in the second half. Alright, man, so it's the Bills versus the Eagles. We actually lost to the Super Bowl champs. The Bills beat the Eagles 38-20. I mean, I would hope so. We took the Eagles' best players away. We took A.J. Brown away for Bateman, Devontae Smith for Zay Flowers. So their wide receiver core got a lot worse. They couldn't get it done versus the Bills. We couldn't either, even with all the players added to the team. The only person we really lost on the Ravens that we didn't upgrade was Lamar Jackson. And we downgraded to Joe Burrow. So, like, I don't know how we didn't get it done. But, oh, actually we did downgrade on Derrick Henry a lot. From Derrick Henry to Nick Chubb. So maybe that impacted it a lot. But that's the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back in the next video. Catch you guys later. Peace.